Have you ever postponed quitting your addiction because timing didn't seem right? Maybe it was the holiday season, maybe it was summer, there were parties going on, and you thought to yourself, like, this is not a good time to quit. I'll do it next week, next month, whatever, not just now. But I'll do it. I totally will quit in the fall, in the autumn time. I will quit 100%. And when autumn did arrive, did you actually quit? Most likely not. Most likely you either completely forgot about it or you vaguely remembered it, tried it for a day or a few days, and then just kind of, the steam ran out and you just got back at your addiction. So why does this happen? Why doesn't postponing your addiction not work? Well, the reason is very simple. You're not actually committing to quitting your addiction when you are thinking that you will quit in the future. You're not committing. What you're actually doing is making an excuse for yourself to continue your addiction with less guilt and shame about it. Because promising yourself that you will quit in the future kind of gives you a free pass, doesn't it? It gives you a way to drink, smoke weed, do other drugs, whatever your addiction is, while thinking to yourself that, I'm gonna quit anyway in the autumn, so I might as well enjoy it right now. No point in feeling guilty or shame about my addiction or thinking that it's bad. What's the point? I'll quit anyway. So it's kind of harmless even, you would say. Maybe a little bit it causes harm, but whatever, who cares, man, I'll quit. This is what the excuse does. Psychologically. And I know this because I have done it hundreds of times. Over the past decade, I quite literally promised myself over 100 times, I'm quite sure, that I will quit this Monday, when the summer is over. I'll quit after Christmas. I'll quit on New Year's. And never ever did I actually quit. And it just doesn't work for the reason that I just described. And there is also one other really big minus with postponing quitting addiction, thinking that there will be a better time in the future. And that minus is that time is not on our side when we are talking about addiction. It's not on our side at all. Because when you are addicted, then every day, every week, every month, every year that you spend doing your addiction, you are just deepening the pattern in your psyche. You are going deeper into the identity of having an addiction, using that addiction as a way to cope with life. You are deepening it. You are not resolving it. You are not getting rid of it in any meaningful way. No, you are quite literally training yourself to be more addicted. So the best time to quit or even just try to quit is always right now. It's always right now. And if you fail, like I did hundreds of times, if you fail, then the next best time is still always now. There will never ever be a really good Monday on which to quit your addiction. Never will there be such a time, such a day. And it doesn't really matter if you succeed or fail if you try to quit your addiction right now, because the thing with addiction is that you are using it as a way to escape some problems in life. Either the problems are physical, out there, in the world, or most likely they are inside of you, emotional, psychological challenges that you are not able to face while sober, while just clear-headed. So you escape to your addiction. But the thing is that the only way to truly get rid of your addiction, truly get free of your addiction, is by solving those exact problems, those exact challenges that you keep running from. And there is no way that you can solve them while still doing your addiction, while still getting high, while still watching porn for hours on end, while still gambling, while still smoking weed. You can't really solve those problems because it needs clear consciousness. It needs sober attention, and it needs learning new capacities how to live your life. And it's just not possible to do all those things while being high, while being drunk, while watching porn for hours. Doesn't work. Never ever will it work. It just keeps you stuck for years and years and years while your life kind of gets shittier. Maybe it gets even a little bit better from time to time, but you know the feeling when you are addicted. You know something is just dragging you down in life. You know it. You feel it in your bones. Something is dragging you down. I know that feeling. It's not a fucking pleasant feeling at all, and I don't recommend you spend one more second in it than you absolutely have to. So, to wrap this up, if you find yourself postponing your addiction, thinking there will be a better time, then there won't. And if you want to learn more how I got rid of my own addictions, then you can check out my website. It's called the 4quadrantscoaching.com, and there you will find my method that I reverse engineered after I got rid of my own addictions. That's deeply rooted in this kind of identity work with self-esteem, with a slow, kind of methodical way of bettering your life to the point where you no longer need the addiction. It sounds boring, it sounds dry, but it's the only thing that worked for me. No other thing worked for me. So this is why I wrote a whole book about it and made a website, and I'm doing this coaching. Because this stuff actually works if you apply it to your life. Takes time, takes effort, but it does work.